I was told to continue my adventures in Cookie Clicker, so I decided, you know what, might as well, I'll continue. So I did some off-screen grinding. By that, I mean I left the game on in the background for 2 days. And I mainly want to get started on the garden now rather than later. Now we also have the Grimoire. I also went ahead and got the Pantheon because I want to do some stuff here. I'm gonna replace this one though with cooking. First thing I want is to unlock Force the Hand of Fate. And now we're gonna get started on this farming here. It's gonna take a while, but the quicker I can get this farming done, the quicker I can start farming the Juicy Queen Bee, which is going to take a while. There we go. Wow, I was supposed to get that a long time ago. Only 500 mil? Wow, okay. You can tell I've had this going on in the background without clicking at all, because I get this. 10 mil from clicking, and, yeah, I have not been clicking at all. I'm getting 2.5 mil per click. Ugh. Ooh, cookie. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, come on. Click the cookie, please. Nice. Okay, so the main goal here is... Well, besides getting new buildings and whatnot, another one of the main things I want to do is get a nice gold cookie combo using the power of Force the Hand of Fate. Because getting multiple golden cookie buffs can really skyrocket your CPS, which is what I want to go for here. It's going to be an absolute pain because luck has never been my strong suit and never will be. However, I'm willing to go for it. And we can also mess with the stock market here while we're at it. Because it's not the best way to make money. However, it is to make cookies, but it is a decent way to make them. Alright, we now have enough for a Patoff spawn. We're at raspberry milk. Raspberry milk does not sound that good. Has anyone actually tried it? If you have, please tell me. Cookies permeate the economy. If we start eating anything else, we're all dead. That's fun. Beings from other dimensions lapse into existence just to get a taste of your cookies. Well, ain't that nice. Also, Salt, are you doing okay? Like, you've been falling in price this entire time already. Wizard Towers bring... More Wizard Towers means more mana, which then means more Patoff summons. At least faster. Chocolate-based organisms found on distant planet. How? What would their organs look like? Cookie factories involved in chocolate weather controversy. I mean, if it started raining chocolate one day, I'm pretty sure that would signify the end of the world. Because of, like, water cycle and some weird stuff. Their cookies have achieved sentience. Cookie-flavored popcorn, pretty damn popular. We kind of expected that, says scientists. Huh. I wonder why. I don't plan to mess with the stock market just yet, simply because you would only ever do it for the achievement, which is... It is what I'm going for. However, the stock market achievement is probably one of the more boring ones. And also one of the more tedious, because during the garden one, you can ascend to keep your seeds. Because if you ascend, you keep your seeds in your garden. But the issue with the stock market is that if you ascend, you don't keep your total amount of dollars made. Which is an absolute pain when you're going for the achievements. Especially one where you need to make $31 million. Which is equal to a year's worth of CPS, apparently, which is... Jesus. No clue why people have that much time on their hands, but apparently they do. I'm not gonna shout at them. I don't really have anything better to do with my time anyways, either. I'm here clicking cookies as per request of a viewer. Like, seriously? Do I seem like the kind of person who has something going on with their lives? Of course not. I think the moment a cookie becomes sentient if my cookies I am personally making have achieved sentience, and I have 19 billion cookies, I think humanity's kind of fucked at that point. Because just think about it. If I have 20 billion cookies, and there's only around 8 billion people on Earth, everyone has to fight at least 2 cookies. And considering this is an exponential function kind of deal, and I'm constantly making more, I don't think that's gonna turn out too good. Farms are probably the worst tower in the game. Well, I guess building. Farms are probably the worst building in the entire game, alongside maybe mines and factories, because they have very low CPS, and unlike the cursors and grandmas, which both have very redeeming qualities, the farm only has the minigame behind it, which is why it's probably better than mines and factories. But yeah, I've made my point. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Not the one I wanted, but still, this works. Okay, well, I got my double combo, but that was boring. That was a boring combo. I want specific. I specifically want clicker frenzy and frenzy, because if I can combine those two together, I don't know the exact math behind it, but it's what. This is times 7, so it's 777 times 7, which is a lot of cookies. But then you multiply that by how many times I can click per second, which is... So here's a click speed test. I'm going to click with my right hand, and I'll click as fast as I possibly can. Alright. 14 clicks per second with my right hand. But then, if I click with my left hand, because I have very different click times with them both... Whoa, okay. That's a big difference. A 3 CPS difference is actually pretty absurd. Calculator. Because nothing else to do. So, I think the math behind it would go like 777 per click times 7, which gives us this number, and which we would then multiply by 14, because that's how many times I click per second. So, with every single... So... Wait, but then how long does Clicker Frenzy last? Fuck. It's like 17 seconds, right? So times 17 seconds. So if I managed to click that long, I'd make 1,000,000 times my normal amount of cookies, if I'm getting this right. Which I'm probably not. But if I manage to keep a consistent clicking of 14 clicks per second, each one making whatever amount of more cookies than I normally am, then I'd make 1,000,000 times my normal amount of cookies. So yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Like way later on, like way later on. Is there something called Elder Frenzy, which gives a times 666 buff for, I believe, 6 seconds, maybe 12 if you have the golden cookie upgrade, which you should at that point. So we're going to assume 12 seconds. Wait, no. We're not going to do that. It'd be 666 times 777, because Clicker Frenzy, which gives us this number. Meaning, I think each click would make 517,000 times more. But then if we somehow get a Frenzy with that, then we get this number. Which times 12, because time, and then times 14. Logically speaking, if I manage to click straight for all that time, which I probably won't, but like this is like perfect scenario, then I would make 600 million times my normal cookie production, right? Am I getting that math right? I probably am not, but whatever. It's Cookie Clicker. I shouldn't be going that in depth about this. I think the only thing that makes the farm so frustrating for people is trying to get the one extremely elusive crop, the Juicy Queen Beet, which, if you don't know, has a 1% chance, no, 0.001% chance, might be another 0 somewhere in there, to mutate when it's closed in by 8 fully matured queen beets. Now, if you don't know why this is so bad, allow me to guide you through that. I just need to open a new web page real quickly here, because I'm not going to dox myself just yet. There's an entire Reddit post on this, which I will go through with everyone to see why the Juicy Queen Beet absolutely sucks. Here's the Reddit post that I explained. I was pondering in my currently in between gigs state on what the hardest seed is to find in the game. In case you're wondering, yes, my daughter's already pre-mocked me for this post. The lowest percentage seed is Golden Clover at percentage P equals 0.007. Cross between Baker's Wheat and Guild Millet. You can pick less likely crosses at P equals 0.001%, but why would you? However, in a level 10, 6x6 garden in optimal parent planting, you've got 26 remaining spots where it can pop up. So it would most likely be this number times 26 because it would apply to every single spot. And both of the parents have fairly long percentage of their lifetime as mature plants, meaning you have a lot more ticks for it to mutate. Juicy queen beets are more likely at 0.01. Okay, so my number is wrong. However, queen beets typically live for 84 ticks, but only mature for about 17 of them. And, that's like, if you're using normal fertilizer, that is a 5-hour growth time, which is absurd. To get a juicy queen beet, you need a closed off square of 8 normal queen beets, so given variance in maturation time, there's probably just 10 ticks or so where you can get the full complement of queen beets ready to pitch some woo. Now, if you don't understand why this is so bad, first, you need to wait for the queen beets to grow. But then from there, you also still need to get lucky with the mutation, and we're gonna get into it more, but there's only 4 places to grow the juicy queen beet. And because of the randomness, if a single queen beet is off, then that makes it so the juicy queen beet cannot grow there. Which is horrible. If you do them, and apparently he went into the maths of it, every 84 ticks, with the optimal garden layout, you have a 40 independent chance at 0.001 to get a juicy queen beet. Combined, there's 1 minus whatever this number is, to the power of 40 chance of getting a juicy queen beet, or P equals 0.04 essentially. That is a 4% chance for your 7 hours of farming. If you want to get up to an even chance that you get one, you have to be pulling unwanted duplicators and replanting expired queen beets in groups of 8 for 126 hours straight to get to 90%. It's 406 hours. At 99%, you've been grinding for 805 hours or almost 34 days non-stop. I don't know how people get juicy queen beet without saves coming. This is the main plant that made a YouTuber very popular, a very popular YouTuber called Dragoon, go absolutely insane, because I think it took him over a month to grow it. I will be going for this without saves coming like he did, but if you want a more in-depth explanation on it, I think I might have explained most of the important bits, but, one, Dragoon is just a better YouTuber in general, go check him out, and 2, I can't even get there yet for at least another month, because I need level 10 garden. I need, at minimum, level 3 garden, which gives me a 3x3, but I'd rather use my garden time on on different plants rather than the juicy queen beet, because 1, it's gonna be a pain getting to it, because I need a bakeberry, which is trash already. But then moving forward from that point would be even worse, because I would only be growing queen beets in this area, meaning I only have 1 spot for the juicy to grow, which is ridiculous and completely and utterly stupid, which is why I'm not doing it that way. I also don't know that much about the stock market of Cookie Clicker. All I know is that you gotta buy low, sell high. And the main way you want to do the stock market in Cookie Clicker, at least to my knowledge here, apparently I've baked 2 trillion cookies in my lifetime, that's cool, is that while the stock is rising in price, that is when you want to buy it. When it's steady like this, kind of like how eggs was for a while, that's when you want to sell. No, not sell. You want to hold. When it starts going down like the nuts were here a couple minutes ago, you want to sell. And apparently there's something called chaotic, where you just cannot tell whatever the hell is going on. And it's during that situation where I don't know if you should sell or keep it. I'm also getting most of this information from Dragoon's video. More reason to go watch it. I believe it's called The Insanity of Cookie Clicker. I don't know why. I think that's what it is. I'm sorry. But, yeah. He's just better at making content than me.